I'm going to show you a new kind of duplication glitch that lets you get infinite rupees in Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom. This will work in version 1.2, the newest version when I made this video. So with this, you can get infinite money. Now, this was found by two people, Maz and Nango, part of the speedrunner community. And I'm kind of following along with a video from a friend of mine, Ape Night Gaming on YouTube. So in this one, what you're going to do is you're going to need a horse and something that you want to sell over and over and over again to make money. The most ideal thing, obviously, is going to be diamonds. If you have diamonds, then you'll be able to make a ton of money. Now, what you'll want to do is you'll want to have more than one diamond. You'll want to have, a few diamonds before you do this, at least, ideally. If you have like 100, that's fantastic, but whatever. Just have a bunch of diamonds. You'll be able to make the money insanely fast, regardless, as long as you have, a few. So if you have a horse in the stables, you're going to take that horse out, and you're just going to need any horse. You can also just get on a wild horse for this, as long as you just tame it real fast. You can probably leave the towing harness on it if you want. Now, where I'm going to do this is going to be this stable over here because there's a vendor right nearby. But anywhere you want to go, you can do it any which way you want. You'll understand what I mean about how to do this afterwards. You can just do it any way you want, wherever you want. Also, if you have trouble catching a horse, just take your bow out and find choo-choo jelly or like the white choo-choo jelly or whatever. Or anything that might freeze, like an ice fruit maybe would freeze. You can freeze a horse and jump on it to tame one if you ever have trouble taming horses. But that's not the point of this video. Okay, so now what we need to do is we need to take our horse over to a ledge where we can fall off onto the horse. So we can go over somewhere like this, and we can try to line the horse up as good as we want here. So you want to get him like close, but not too close, something like that, And then what you'll do is you'll get up onto the ledge above him. And then once you're up here, you're going to make sure that you can line this up and fall on him. You just want to fall on him. But before you do, you're going to hold R to, like, throw your weapon. And while holding R, press up on the D-pad to throw an item. So pick any item. Doesn't matter what it is. And then while holding this item, you're going to drop onto the horse. And you're going to press the plus button to open the menu right before you land on the horse. Like, the frame before if you can. It may take a few tries in order to get it. So maybe like that. I might have to do it again, but we'll see if that was close enough. Okay, so now what we're going to do is we're going to go to our materials. We're going to go to the item that we're going to be selling infinitely. So in this case, diamonds. So that timing wasn't quite right, so we're going to try this again. So take this, hold an item, get ready to throw it, and then walk off, and then open the menu right before you're on the horse. Now, if you did this right, you'll be able to hold an item like this. So now we're going to go to the item we want to sell infinitely, which is diamonds in this case. We're going to hold 5 of them. And now what we're going to do is while in this menu, you don't leave this menu, press the minus button. It'll take you over to your map or whatever you had last on here. And then from here, you can go to the adventure log and go down to memories. And then you can watch a memory. Now, you don't actually have to watch the whole memory. You just want to go in here and press plus to skip it. Just spam plus and skip it. You just need to watch one of those. Okay, and that'll move your game forward 1 frame. Now what you're going to do is without leaving this menu, you're going to press the plus button. And now you'll have your, go in here and you won't be holding those diamonds anymore. So now you select the diamonds again and hold 5 more of them. After that, you can just press plus or B and leave this menu. Now, if you did it wrong, it'll do what I did right there, where it threw the item and then I'm holding the diamonds. If that happens, you'll just keep trying until you get it to work correctly. If you do it correctly, you'll see the diamonds fall off and just start rolling away like that, the bundle, and you'll just be on the horse like this. Also, a cue for that. I don't know if it was necessarily how it worked, but every time I held a diamond on the second batch, when I did it right, I heard Link go every single time. It was really weird. I assume that was part of knowing you're on the right frame. So now that you did that, do not get off of the horse. So now that you're on the horse, don't get off the horse. If you get off the horse, you have to do it all again. Head over to any vendor now that you can reach with the horse, like this guy. And now what you're going to do is you're going to hold R to throw your weapon. And then you're going to hold up on the D-pad to select an item to throw instead. And now that you're holding an item to throw like this, you're going to look at the vendor, and you're going to hold ZL and press A, which is just how you talk to someone on your horse. So ZL to target, and then A to talk. So now that you do that, we can go ahead and we can talk to this guy, and then we can open up the menu to sell with him. So we can say, look what I've got. Okay, now you get into this menu, and you'll look for those diamonds that you want to sell, or whatever else it is. And I'm not sure if this means the glitch is working or not, but it says I have 97 to sell, but at the right it says I have 102 in my inventory. That might be a cue that it worked as well. Anyway, what we're going to do now is we're going to take these diamonds, and we're going to say we're going to sell all of them. Okay, so that will give me, in this case, say 51,000 rupees. All right, so after that, you're going to press B, back out of this, but don't leave the menu entirely. So now just go right back in and say, look what I've got again. And the diamonds are still here. And so you can select the diamonds again, and you sell all of them. hit OK, and then press B a few times, and then back out of this, and just repeat. And you can do that over and over again until you hit the rupee cap, which is 999,999. So like I said earlier, if you have a ton of diamonds, it's very fast. If you only have a few, it's still faster than anything else you're going to do in this game. But if you have a bunch to sell, you can quickly hit 1,000,000 rupees, which I just did in maybe 2 or 3 minutes right there. So there's 1,000,000 rupees. After you're done, you're going to back out, and you're going to say goodbye. And then from there, something interesting too is if you jump off the horse now, it will have you holding these items. So you won't drop, those items didn't actually disappear. So there's some diamonds. I don't know if it actually duped those or not, but either way, there's some, additional items or the same items regardless. You didn't just lose those 5. And that's it, guys. There you have it. Again, this exact spot to do it was over here on the map, the outskirts stable. But you can do it wherever you makes sense to you if you have some other spot you want to try to do this at. But that's it, guys. I hope that helped you out. Now you know how to get max rupees in 1.2.0 in The Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom.